prayer. I had to get on, man, because I had to about how YouTube used to be. But now you want to go out on me. I feel you. I feel you. You having like 300 lighters, can't find one. Got 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. I got to get pay, hey. Got 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. There it is. Got to get. Somebody said they like when I stare at the camera. Says it makes me look handsome. That's sexy when I stare into the camera. I'm not sure what they meant, but you know what I mean. But yeah, man, fucking. And that was for you. Yeah. But yeah, man, just being on YouTube back in the day. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny how, like, you know what I mean? People would be so passionate. So, it like so out there. Like every day, all the time, and they had like a set schedule and a way about them, and you know what I'm saying? Like they had just like, and it was consistent, and they had to be a certain way, and then they had to meet said quota of the way they were being, and they had to, you know what I'm saying? It was just a thing, you know what I mean? But then like, cause like I think, man, it feels so unobtainable. It feels like, in a way, because like who. And not even in the way that it's not even possible to do because we out here. But just like, how do you maintain that type of energy? How do you do that consistently? How are you able to keep that persona for as long as you're keeping? How do you do that? And the question, the answer is they can't. They're not able. Is it just me? Is every single time, dude? The freaking truck. But it's not possible for them. And that's why I always thought it was kind of weird, because I'm like, dude, if I ever were to do a YouTube channel, if I ever were to like put myself out there for whatever reasons, how would, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that what I would have to do? Would I have to like have a certain character, be a certain way, live a certain, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that what does it for people? Like the narrative was getting on YouTube to make it, to be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like to be, you know what I'm saying, somebody special. And it's kind of interesting, man. It's odd Everything's interesting to me. It's odd, man, because it's like, now that I look at it, and it's like, well, you don't have to really do all that and be all that, you know? There's no reason. I'm just gonna keep it. Like, is being on YouTube having to be all that stuff? And it's like, no, being on YouTube is doing what you need to do for yourself to make things happen for you, for whatever that means. Standing on whatever you want to stand on, but just that being the thing that you choose to ride out with. You know what I'm saying? Whatever topic or thing or entertaining thing you choose to come up with would be the thing that you choose to come up with. But choosing to live outside of your means, it's essentially, to me, trying to like keep up with the Joneses in your mind. Like, mentally, it's keeping up with the, you know, the Ku Cruxes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a thing to keep up with anything other than your daily habits and what you got going on with yourself. Like, there's no more extra you need to do. I've been saying this, but you being you is enough to make that thing happen. Those people got burnt out for a reason. You see them crash out hard for a reason. You see them go to the lens that you're like, what do I need to do? No. But you see what happens to them for those reasons. It puts, you know, those people did way too much and made it to seem, and I guess, you know, it's just whatever time it was to do whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's what it was, I guess. But like I said, when I was watching, it's just like, dude, I gotta do all that and have this whole production and people and this team and everything to make this happen just to make a video, you know. Like, I don't want to seem boring. I don't want to seem like, you know, somebody that's not able to like capture an eye or entertain or whatever, you know, whatever the case. You know what I mean? I don't want to, you know, I want to be able to have something to, you know, some of substance. You know what I'm saying? I want, you know, it'd be cool if I were like thinking that you have to do that and you don't. Like, it's unnecessary, because you will crash out. It's very difficult to maintain. Like, who up here happy and cheery and good, happy-go-lucky all day? Dude, all day? You make 2, 3, 4 videos in a day. You happy and up and ready to speak to the people. All you ready to give 100,000% all day, man? All day? Like I said, it felt very unattainable for good reasons, because it is super unnecessary to have to put yourself out there like that. Now, I'm not saying you can't make and create entertainment, and that's my point, though. It's just like, but to see those old YouTubers and see people nowadays that do the fucking most, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing the, you know what I'm saying, the fucking, that's just, I don't know, you know what I mean? No, and that's my deal, is not to say that it's not a thing to be excited and get all up in the camera and do all the whatevers, and that's cool and all. I mean, you know, of course, but bro, if it ain't there, it ain't there, and people need to accept that it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And the most likely you'll have more, because I think that that's kind of too where people like lose it. They stretch themselves, or they don't stretch out what their abilities are. They stretch themselves out trying to be this one thing or these one couple of things. But you'll make other content, man. You'll start to see other things if you're always, because if you're always this one thing, trying to be this one thing all the time, where you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just one dimensional. Once again, stuck in this one possibility of who you could be. And this is all, and you play it till the wheels fall off, and that's just what it is. It's like, dude, there's many facets to myself. That means there's many ways that I can, many avenues I can take, other than just being that happy-go-lucky, cool person all the time. I can take it anywhere I want to take it. I don't have to be that certain thing, and look up how to study how to be. Oh, so he and they did, and she did it, and they did it like this, and it's like, no, just turn the camera on. You know what I mean? Just turn it. You know what I'm saying? Turn the camera on. I ain't writing, once again, nothing to this. I just, you know what I'm saying? Of course there can be production. Of course there can be all this other stuff, but, and that's my, just my deal to people, because it seems so insurmountable. Like, what? So it's like, but if you were to just get on and just realize that you ain't got to do all that extra stuff, and see that people will just like you for yourself, and if not, good. Hopefully you get publicity from that too. But to stress and stretch themselves out to be that one thing, I think that's where, because it's like I say, man, I got many ways to go, so I don't lose myself within that one thing. Why would I try to uphold that, knowing that that's just not me every day? How about something that's relatable? You know, people didn't think however many years ago that ASMR would be relatable, would be appealing. And lo and behold, huh? Who would have knew that people like quote unquote boring things? You know what I'm saying? It's like, calming is also a word. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's the avenues you could have taken. This, you know, there's many ways to say things. You know. And with that confidence, it comes to me noticing that I can, with confidence, I should take on different things and be comfortable with it. Like, I can take on different ways of being and be comfortable with doing it. Because I brought this up before, but ask how many people, man, like, how long they can be quiet on a camera and, like, being in, like, complete awkward silence, you know what I mean? This shit ain't easy. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It brings on different things, man. It just is not, like, I don't want to see just the normal, dude, you know what I mean? People, I'm tired, like I've said before, I've seen it before. I've seen it looks like this mini, but if you look a little bit out, you know what I'm saying, take a couple zooms back, it's like, dude, this is the same person. This is the same thing. I don't want to see the same thing. And that may be a tough pill to swallow, but it's also funny because most of the people that get the most views, but that's, so it's like, there's not even an issue really, but it's like, yo, I don't want to see the same thing. But so I say to say that I would think, right, to say like there's a lot less expectation when it comes to making these videos and doing other stuff when I am fully enveloped in knowing that all I have to do is be myself. Like really truly, like if that's just how I feel within that moment, that is just what's going to be given. That's just what's going to happen. That's just what you're going to get. It's what you're going to get. No matter what that may be, no matter what it may seem like to you, that's it. So it's like knowing that is the key. Because once I take myself out of the meditative state, that's when I start to creep out and bring other forces into play and other things and people, and that's when other things start to come in, and it's like, and it's like, no, do the thing you want to do. Do the thing you have to do, right? Because that's what you have to do. You have to be the way that you need to be, right? Like, but the people that, like I say, comment below here, down there, be here, click on this fucking thing there, dude. Make it or not, it's like, yo, I'm looking for people that do like this, that talk like this, that would rather put more energy into a video than editing it. That's just no, and again, no shade. You know what I'm saying? I admire it, and I am all about it. I love that people that really know how to do really good edits. I love it. So it's nothing like that. But it's just like, because I don't know their work. It's an individual thing too. I'm just saying the people that will put more work into an edit than what the video means. What it means to them, what it means when they put it out for other people. It's just it's a whole different scene, you know? Yeah, so I wanted to make something, and I didn't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I don't really like hitting these if I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? I like to, while I'm making something, if I'm going, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather make something and talk while I'm, instead of just sitting here hitting it, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, even if it was boring, even if I didn't hit the right notes and points and all that stuff, and even if you know what I'm saying? Even if I was boring as hell, even if this video did nobody any justice, even if, you know what I'm saying? I did it. You didn't. Did you do one? I did one. If I get one view, I got one. You didn't. Did you get one? Did you make a video today? I made a video. Did you make a video? I made a video. So, it was mine. I did it. But yes, it was random. Yes, and It's odd, yes, and ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Because the biggest thing for me is not being able to think, man. Like, I think a lot, and I don't want to like thinking as much. And I noticed doing these videos too have been helping me not have to think as much. Because there's less, like if I, you know what I'm saying? Because I write down different topics. I come on, I read a topic, or I just think of something and I go. But it gives me time. It gives me time to really like to process like what I'm doing and what, you know what I'm saying. So there's less of a weight. You know what I mean? I would say that's one of the biggest things about doing these for me. And that's what I say, man, because it's like, what were the purposes? What were the purposes of doing a video? And then, you know, just giving up. Like, what was the purpose of wanting to document your life? What was it for you? You know what I'm saying? What was the purpose of you wanting to put yourself out there for the free world to see you in all of your glory? What is it? What was it? That's why I look at it as nowadays. Because before it was mainly just wow, glitz and glamour. You know what I mean? Them getting whatever. But now that I do it, now that I choose to make videos and decide to upload a video on a platform that is named YouTube. You hear the difference? You know what I mean? I didn't make a title. I didn't say thing. I didn't describe. I just, you know, you know what I'm saying. Myself. It's a person. You know, I talk, and this camera fucking sees me, and then I decide after to put it. You know what I mean? Not the extra stuff. So before it was just like I said, just like glitz and glamour and you know what I'm saying, just shit like that. But now that I do it, I question like what all those other people did it for, or what people do it for now. Because I feel like that, not because I don't want to say genuine, but I feel like that energy is kind of like. Because if people feel like you're either this or that, like you can't be, there's no spectrum. You can't have certain, you know what I'm saying, either you're this or you're that. So people either think you're, you know what I'm saying? So they can't just be genuine and be themselves. They have to be a certain thing to meet something. They think that if you, because like I say, well, I don't want to, at some point, see all this genuine stuff. And sometimes I just want to see some wacky stuff and do, you know, whatever, crazy, whatever. And it's like, well, people can be, people are, I think, learning how to, like, still be genuine, but reach that point to where they can go outside of that and still call it genuineness, but, you know, to also be entertaining in a sense. Like I said, I question it now. Like for the, like I said, the people that did decide to stop doing them, or the people that crashed out. Like, what were you doing it for in the first place? I question. I have reasons. It's like a road. You know what I'm saying? I be having way more questions than I do answers, and statements and advice, and I be having a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? I be wondering how this world work. I've always been that way, but I you know what I'm saying? I question what is. Yeah, what was it for? What is it good? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, Lord. Whoa, good God. You know what I'm saying? What was it for? You know what I'm saying? For you to give up or stop, or, you know, for you to do something else, or, because I feel like no matter where I am, I feel like I always now have something, someone, you know, something to talk to now. Before it was just like, what? Because, like, you know, man, just like reading, dude, it makes me sleepy, yo. I could read, I like it, but I just, my brain is heavy enough from all the thinking and stuff I do already. I you know what I'm saying? I could stare at the front page of a book and get enough of what I need to know about it and then talk, you know what I'm saying? And probably, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can read and I do, but it's just, ugh. So writing is kind of like the same thing. I like to write at times when it's time and I feel a good energy about it, you know what I'm saying? Or I got not even good energy when I just got some on my brain, you know what I'm saying? But it's something different about this because it's like it's easier to put just the energy into just getting out what I want to get out than trying to have to think about, like, you know, anything, grammar and writing it down and is this right and this, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, and if it's wrong, I can just erase it right here, do it again. Look, watch. I can erase it right now, do it again. See, watch. I can erase it right now, do it again. See, I ain't got, you know, erasing marks and another. I could read. I ain't saying like I wanted to. I could erase it like, oh, see, I messed up. Let me try again. See, I can erase it. See, oh, I messed up. Like, try again. Hold on. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can just do it over and over. It's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, it's all good. Nothing really comes of it, you know. If I say something wrong, you know, but guess what? I can say it again. You know, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's just different. So it's like, I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? I know why I came in here. But yeah, so that's what I mean. It's just like, because like I said, I'm always going to have something. Like, you got something going on in your life. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, what makes it, like, so daunting of a task to just get on here and say some stuff for a little bit. Like, I don't have to uphold anything. There's nothing to really, like, that's what I say. Like, before, like I said, I have things to that, you know, fight for. But now I have something that I can, like, see more about. Okay, if I talk about this will connect to that. I get this out, and that'll have something to it. I'll get this advice from this video. It may not seem like it was nothing, but before you know it, boom, now I got something else. You know what I'm saying? It's... So, yeah, I question it. I was just wondering. And I wonder if you know what it means,